Hey, how's it going? This is Jason with the Guild of Legends. Kind of sitting in for John here on this one. Uh, Before John gets into the full message of spells and all that great stuff, he's probably going to use the player's handbook. We had a couple members go over. Uh, well, they had some questions about the challenge rating of monsters that are in the fifth edition D&D world. The challenge rating, depending on who you talk to, can be kind of screwy. Some people don't understand it. Some people do understand it. Some people don't use it. Uh, it's I think used. What I've seen a lot of people just use it as kind of a general guideline um, to the XP of the monster, which both of them uh, they correlate very well together. The first thing I wanted to do was go ahead and read out of the player's handbook, or I'm sorry, the monster manual. I'm not sure which book I'm reading. Exactly what it does say about the challenge rating. A monster's challenge rating tells you how great a threat the monster is. An appropriately equipped and well-rested party of 4 adventurers should be able to defeat a monster that has a challenge rating equal to its level without suffering any deaths. For example, a party of 4 third-level characters should find a monster with a challenge rating of 3, or be a worthy challenge, but not a deadly one. Catchphrase there. Watch that one there, because that's where some people start to have their problem. They start to trip up right with that there. Monsters that are significantly weaker than first-level characters have a challenge rating lower than 1. Monsters with a challenge rating of 0 are insignificant. Except in large numbers. Those with no effective attacks are worth no experience points, while those that have attacks are worth 10 experience points each. Some monsters present a greater challenge than even typical 20th level party can handle. These monsters have a challenge rating of 21 or higher and are specifically designed to test player skill. That's what the book says, and it could be a little more explanative. It could explain a lot more. It could be more open. It could actually say that the challenge rating is simply just a kind of a loose guide, like I've already mentioned. Not only does monster difficulty vary within a given challenge rating, but monster difficulty also changes as challenge ratings go up. You have challenge ratings anywhere from 0 to, I believe, level 30. Or 30th level tier, whichever you want to put it at. They go from the simple 0, 1/8, 1/4, 1/2, 1 on up to your 30th level, which would be a creature or monster that was undoubtedly pretty badass. He would definitely be the probably center point of your campaign. I wanted to use an example real quick. One of the creatures I wanted to use is an Aarakocra. It's also a race, but it's at first it was a creature. Same book, Monster Manual. The Aarakocra comes across as just basically a medium humanoid creature. Hey, how you doing? I got wings. It's got the basics of an armor class, very, very well, I guess you might say very low hit points. And its challenge rating is 1/4. Now, with 1/4, you get 50 XP. So you kind of have to ask yourself, did they go ahead and make the challenge rating so we could correct our XP or have a value for the XP? Do both coincide? I've seen DMs that simply will just look at the number and go, oh, wow, I've got something for you. I got a challenge rating 10. Okay. And when you start to figure, well, I need to have 4 characters of whatever level to beat this. When it says worthy and or deadly, really, that's kind of up to the DM. And the DM is going to most likely, like I said, once again, use this as a loose guide that it kind of helps. Well, it'll help the DM first to get through everything. If you're really squared away, kind of a DM, and you've done all your stuff, you will see how you've written down a lot of these monsters. And if you have to do fast DMing on the fly, you might say, where you're in the middle of something, oh gosh, creature just happens to pop in, boom, I hit him with a CR2 or I hit him with whatever. It's really easy to go to because right away you go at the end of it. Oh, hey, by the way, if you're going by experience points, hey, at the end you calculate your experience points. Great, and that's generally the way of quite a few things. I believe it's. I'm going to look at this over here real quick. I believe it's the third chapter. Factors that I wanted to include. Many things go into a battle to see if it's challenging or not. You can usually read that with the attitudes of your the friends you're playing with, the people you're playing with, the oh goshes and the ohs, the moans, the whines of all the DMs after us. Oh well, Buttercup. Guess what? Some of these factors include how many monsters there are in the battle compared to the characters, who wins initiative, how well rested the characters are, what spells the characters have access to, what magic items the characters have, the environment in which the battle occurs, how well the characters work together, and on and on. I mean, you can really dive into this one, and you can have a lot of fun with this. You really can, and you can make it easy. And you don't have to be a hard DM to do this. Simply put, you can pop a page open within the monster manual, and there's everything. I wanted to show you a picture of that. I don't want to try to express it across the screen here, but if you do get a chance, go to your local bookstores, go to your local gaming stores, take a look at some of these books. Look for the monsters. A lot of the D&D books have creatures and spells in just about every one, and this is the formula that they're now using. I don't know what's going to come out in the future. Maybe they'll have some fantastic way of kind of settling some of the, I guess, bumps in the road on this. But more than likely, it's so easy just to pop in. I say, oh gosh, I know a CR5. Boom, here you go, guys. Uh-oh, one of you died. Start role playing. That's just kind of almost too easy to do, but I don't think I had any other statistics on it, but probably one more. Let's see. Challenge rating is an aggregate score of several statistics in a monster stat block. A monster's challenge rating is the average of two measurements, offensive challenge and defensive challenge. Each of these two categories has various characteristics, measurements, and weights affecting their final calculation. You can find a full breakdown of these characteristics and measurements in the Creating a Monster section of Chapter 9, of course, in the Dungeon Master's Guide. And complaining about high CR monsters in a regular game, if you're not playing Epic, sure, you can do that. You can probably post whatever problem you have, but most likely the DM has already run with this monster. It was in his collection, and it is now a part of this adventure. And you don't really, I don't know if you really want to be that upstart character who wants to go fiddling around with the formula the DM has for a good time or a good role-playing time. And that should probably be taken into some kind of understanding that you're really having a great time with this, and it almost in some places doesn't matter. Sure, throw a dragon at me. Let's see what I can do, or let's see what my party can do. Let's see how tough we are. And when we do find out how tough we are, hey, we're going to take it all the way, DM. Now, that's where you put the ball in the DM's court. DM says, okay, fine. I got something for you. And you go ahead and you continue on your merry little hero way. That would be great. But I've also run into a lot of DMs that like to put up some giant monsters, and I'll be lucky if I was third level. it's how different people play. They can all throw everything together, but in that big pot, you sure can have a heck of a good time. You're doing a lot. But if you can wrap your brain around the CR rating, there's a lot of direction in the books. I would suggest looking outside, doing a little bit of research. And for me, I don't quite trust everything. Wikipedia's got its thing. This has got its thing. Sure, take a look at everything. Take a sample of a lot of stuff. Talk with your friends. See how they feel. Other players that have great experience. Go with that. That's really a lot of it. Just be real careful. Like I said, if you're the DM and you're tired of characters beating you, I feel, this is just me, I feel it's really not a great appropriate way to go dropping some huge CR 30 on a group of even 10th level, say you had 3 or 4 10th level characters. That's rough. But if for some instance you come out of that shining, it'll be some of the greatest war D&D stories you will ever tell, and you will continue to tell them. Listen, folks, I thank you so much for my time. I hope I put a little, or I shed a little light on the CR. If I get back a bunch of question marks, I understand. I probably didn't get across, but please know that this channel is always open for these kind of questions. Your feedback is a must. It goes us on to push further, to become smarter. Good luck with that, and to be better players. Really, that's really what it turns us into. Some great players, some great times, real role playing. But once again, I want to thank you. Thank you for my time. And I'm Jason. I'm part of the Guild of Legends. And here in a second, I'll get John to come in. He's going to talk about spells. I hope you all have a good time with that. I find it completely boring, but hey, I'm kind of like the fighter guy. Thank you, folks. I'll be right back.
That was Jason for Quest, guys. He's going to start doing a little bit of the stuff. I'm going to get me a drink real quick. So, belly up, and here we go. The picture that Graves 6655 wants to know. Nope, it's not H2O. Here's the picture. So I hope that challenge rating helped you guys out a little bit. Now it's my turn to talk about the spells. This is probably going to be a two-time deal. Bobby, the book that you asked me about is this one. Yes, he did. I'm hoping he will get better at it. Here we go. It's just straight out of the player's handbook. All the spells, all the race, all the types of stuff. From paladin, clerics, all the way up to wizards or whatever. So let's start with the first one. I think the first one will be, as a spell caster, is a bard. If you have a player's handbook, it's page 51. Okay, the bard. Cantrips spells that stuff like that. You get, 2 cantrips at first level. 4 spells at first level. 2 first level spells. So what I'm thinking is, only 2 cantrips and 2 first level spells, and that's it. As you go up, you get more. Like at 9th level, you get 1 9th, 1 8th, 2 7ths, so far, so far. So 22 spells you'll know at 20th level. But we will talk about all that. I mean, it's just like whenever you level up, you get extra stuff. So I don't know much about the spells. So if anybody else knows more than me, please, I beg you, help me out. I was supposed to have Ryan here, but uncontrollable circumstances, he cannot make it. So I'm doing this by myself, and we'll get through it as best as we can. Let me find the spells, deals. Feats. It's right after this one. Playing the game. Nope. 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 Combat. Nope. 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 Spell casting. Here we go. Okay. There are some different ones. Verbal, somatic, and material ranges, casting time, bonus action, reaction. If it's a concentration spell or an instant spell, whatever, I'm not too worried about that. Lines, cones, cubes, sphere, cylinder, points of origin. So on page 204 of the player's handbook. Okay, the board spells. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cantrips. So each class has their own spell sheet and cantrips. Cantrips are a level 0 spell. You can cast them all day long and they will not take up a spell slot, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that, but eventually I will start playing one to learn that. So, well, I mean, you got the cleric spells with the 0 ones, but let's talk about the bard spells. Animal friendship is a first level spell. It is a verbal, somatic, and everything like that. You can cast it at a higher level, second higher or level. You can affect additional beasts for each slot above the first. So you can cast certain spells higher. Animate dead. Hold on. Let's talk about ones that people know. Eldritch Blast. Or Fireball or something like that. Let me find it. Okay, here's a good one. Comprehend languages. It's a ritual spell. So you can cast it on yourself. It takes 1 action. So for the duration, you understand the literature meaning of any spoken language that you hear. You also understand and write the language that you see, but you must be touching the surface at which the words are written. It takes about 1 minute to read 1 page of text. This spell does not decode secret messages in text or glyph, such as arcane slang that isn't part of the written language. So you cannot, if it's in a how can I explain it? Thieves can't. I think you cannot do it. I'm not 100% sure. God almighty, is my hair a mess. Sorry about that. I should have put a hat on. But yeah, there's so many spells here. If this will take a while for us to do, but I'm willing to do it to help you guys out. I'm just hitting some of the, like Fireball. I think it's a concentration spell. Okay, Eldritch Blast is a beam of crackling energy, strikes forward. It's one action, range 120 feet. So boom. Thank you, Grave 6655. I do appreciate that and answering what I did. Thank you for doing that. Thank you. Eldritch Blast, a beam of crackling energy sparks towards a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against that target. On a hit, that takes 1d10 force damage. The spell create more than one beam you reach. Higher level becomes 2. At 5th level is 3. 11th is 4. 17, you direct the beam at the same target or a different one, makes a separate attack roll for each beam. So you get 5 beams, maybe. I'm not 100% sure, but Fireball is a good one. I'll get back to the classes here in a minute and talking about them, but I'm just trying to go over certain ones real quick. Fire Brave, Fire Bolt, Fire Shield, Fire Storm, Firebolt. It's 150, a tiny ball of bat, Gromo, and sulfur. Verbal, somatic, and material. You guys all know what it does. Let's go back to what I was talking about before. We're going back to the Bard. I'll show you the level of it, how it levels up, and we'll talk about it as best as I can. So there's the page, if you guys can see it. If not, it's on page 53 of the Player's Handbook. We're only going to cover certain ones out of this book. Yes, there is other spells and other books and everything else. I am not going. I want to say it's Ethan, but I'm not 100% sure, guys. I think it's Ethan. So, cantrips. Ow! I hit my knee. I got to take another drink on that one. So, cantrip at first level, 4. At second level, 5 with 2 cantrips. But spells, when it goes off of it, I'll let you know. Spell known 6. You get at third level, you get 4 firsts and 2 seconds and 2 cantrips. Voila. Fourth level, 7 spells, 4 firsts, 3 seconds, and 3 cantrips. At 5th level, 4 firsts, 3, 2. So what I'm understanding is you can only have 8 spells that you can use. After that, you might know more, but you only know these 8. Whatever 8 you pick. So, because it's not adding up to the math of spells known. So let's just do this. At 20th level, you know 4 cantrips, you know 22 spells, 4 first, 3 second, 3 thirds, 3 fourth, 3 fifth, 2 2 1 1. That doesn't add up to 22. I don't care who you are, that does not add up to that. So let's just break it down. There's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. You have 27 spells, but you only know 22 of the 27. Does that make sense? So that's the bard. The cleric is even less yet. Same thing. Cantrips, but you don't. It's different from the bard to the cleric because it doesn't say spell known. So you have at 20th level, you know 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 spells at 20th level. That's what you know. And someone please I with a cleric, it stays pretty well at 3 after 6th level. Except whenever you hit 8th level, you get 1/4, 1 second, but it stays at 3 pretty well up to that level, up to 4th level of spells. Then it drops down a little bit. I don't understand it because I haven't played too much of the spellcasters in the game. I usually play a fighter, a rogue, something like that. So I am going to try to start getting back to this to understand it to help you guys out more. That's the cleric. I mean, you got different domains and everything else, just like that. Druids, they don't get as much. So the druids, they know at 20th level 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27. I was looking at a note that somebody left me, but that's it. So druid can cast 27 spells. A bard can only cast 22, but he only knows 22 spells, but he knows 27 or 28 spells, what I said. So I'm not understanding how they get that at that area. So, I mean, as you level up, you get more spells or they take spells away, what I'm looking at. But I'm not 100% sure. So, let's move on. The fighter. If you're an Elder Knight, you get spell casting, am I right? Battle Master. Or an Elder Knight. Yeah, it's an Elder Knight that you get the less spells. you only know 13 spells at 20th level. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You have 14 spells, but you only know 13. So cantrips are a zero casting spell. We all know that. But it's just weird how this goes. The monk doesn't get no spells. Paladin. This is the one that I'm not understanding the most of, but I will be playing one in Jason campaign if he does do it. Don't forget, guys, next week we'll go to Bobby's house at 4:30 to meet everybody and the dog, Precious. So you guys need to tune into it and know when we meet at my house and we'll go over. George, you already know where he lives, so I'll meet you over there whenever you get there next Saturday. So, first level, you get nothing as a paladin at first level. No spells whatsoever. Second level, you get 2 firsts. Third, you get 3. Fourth, you still stay at 3. Then at 5th, that's when you start getting the spells. You go 4-2, 4-3 at 7th. Then it just stays like that all the way down to 20th level. At 9th level, you get 2 spells at 3rd level. 13th level, you get 1 spell at 4th level. Then at 17th, you get 1 spell at 5th level. But I think you can trade out spells like the cleric. You can trade them out, I think. I'm not 100% sure on it, but I think you can do that. Okay, we're moving on from the paladin. Ranger. You can build a pretty good ranger. It's just like a paladin. At first level, you get nothing as spells. But spells known, you get 11. 6, 7, or 6, 9, 10, 11. 15 spells that you could cast, but you only know 11. So what is... But yes, they move up and down. You get more, you get less as you go on. So spell casting is very weird to me. The rogue does have a trickster rogue. They do cast spells. They started at spells known. They only know 13. At the highest they could go is 20th. They know cantrips. 12, 13, 14, 15. They know 15 spells at 20th level, but only could cast 13. I would love to try to do a trickster rogue. It's an arcane trickster spell casting sheet, so it might be pretty good. I mean, I don't know. Now we're getting into the sorcerer. Yeah, at 20th level, you only know 15 spells, but you got 6 cantrips, and it just goes up and down from there. But yeah, I mean, you have all different type of there is a wild magic. We might cover that at a later date when I'm understanding the spellcasters. But right now, I have no idea how to explain the wild magic. That is just way out there for me. The warlock is next. So at 20th level, he knows 15. Oh, wow. Hold on, guys. This got me stumped. Okay. So at first level, he knows 2 cantrip, spells known 2, spell slot 1, spell slot level 1, invocation known 0. I don't know what that means. Okay. Okay, Bobby. Which caster are you talking about? The warlock I'm looking at, it makes no sense to me in the player's handbook or on page 106. This is okay. Enlighten me. I'm not understanding that part. Okay, look down at the chart. 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, never mind. I found it. Thank you. Okay, I found it. It's under yeah, thank you. Well, in your study of Curing Lore, you have unearthed the Elder Ritual invocation, fragments or forbidden knowledge that embrace you with an aid of magic ability. Okay, so at second level, you gain 2 Elder invocation of your choice. Your invocation options are dedicated at the end of the class description, which you gain current warlock levels and you gain additional invocation spells of your choice. As shown in the invocation known column at the warlock table. Additionally, when you gain a level in this class, you gain a choice of the invocation you know as a replacement. It with another invocation that you could learn at that level. Thank you, Bobby. I still don't understand it, but thank you for letting me know where it's at, where I could do some more research on it. I do appreciate it. So getting back to what I'm saying, I will play 1-2, and me and you will sit beside each other, and we'll figure this out together because I need to learn it too. So, good call. Depends on what campaign we go. We might be playing Warlocks together. That's next Saturday. So, at 20th level, 4 cantrip, spells known, spell slots, spell level is 5th, is the highest you could go, and your invocation known is 8. So, depends on what campaign I'll be playing in 3 weeks. Yeah, in 3 weeks, I might be playing one of these to learn the stuff. So I think that's it. Boy, was I wrong. We got Wizard. We got a Wizard. Wizard at 20th level, 5 cantrips. And for first level, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. So it keeps it pretty well going pretty fine here. But I think the Warlock would be the best one. Wizard Rock. Yes, if you're a turtle. But we're going to cook the turtle. The Lord Quartermaster said so. So that's it there. We will talk about some of the spells right now. I will start with the bard spells and go over them as best as I can. I wish I had a bard card where I could just go through them and read them off as we go. I don't think I do have them. I know I got the cleric. I know I don't have wizard, warlock, or sorcery. Running joke. I'm starting trouble online. Oh boy. Here we go. I'm not even the DM right now. And I'm starting the trouble. So the board spells will be Blade Wind, Word, Dancing Lights, Friends. These are the cantrips, guys. Light, Mage Hand, Mending, Message, Mirror Image, Mirror Illusion, Presentation, something. Sorry, guys, I can't read very well, but I'll try my best. True Strike and Vocal Mockery. Vocal Mockery. That's all the cantrips. First level, there's a lot. Animal Fanship, Bane, Charm Person, Comprehend Languages, Cure Wounds, Detect Magic, Disguise Self, Distant Whispers, Fairy Fire, Feather Fall, Healing Word, Illusion, Identify, Illusion, Stride, Long Stride, Slight Images, Sleep, Speak with Animals, Chassa's Hideout, Later, Thunderwave, and Unseen Servant. I'll leave that one alone for all you guys who have started that stuff. So I started it. I'm walking away. I'm taking a drink. At second level, Animal Messenger, Blindness or Defense, Calm Emotion, Cloud of Daggers, Crown of Madness, Detect Thoughts, Enormous Ability, Ethereal, Heat Metal, Whole Person, Invisibility, Knock, Lesser Resurrection, Locate Animal or Plant, Locate Object, Magic Mouth, Phantasma Force, See Invisibility, Shatter Silence, Suggestion of Zone of Truth. See Invisibility, I think it will work on if you try to stealth. I'm not 100% sure. Third level, we have Bestow Curse, Clairvoyance, Dispel Magic, Fear, Finger of Death, I kill you, Guess a Win, Hanatic Present, Lamon Tiny Hut, Major Images, non-detection, Plant Growth, Sending, Speak with Des, Speak with Plants, Sparkle, Clouds, or Tongues. 4th level, Compensation, Confusion, Dimension Door, Freedom of Movement, Greater Invisibility, her how can transcend terrain, locate creature, and polymorph. 5th level, animal objects, awaken, dominate person, dream, grieves, greater resurrection, restoration, hold monster, league lore, mass cure wounds, mass land, modified memory, player binding, raised dead, scry, seeming, and teleporting circle. 6th level, I bite, find the path, guarantee the words, mass suggestion, autos, in Izuro dance, and programmable illusion, and true seeing. I think true seeing can see stealth. I'm not 100% sure on that one either. 7th level, Ether Lance, Force Cage, Merge Arcane, Modoc Kindness, Magnificent Mansion, Modoc Sword, Project Image, Regeneration, Restore Symbol, and Teleport. 8th level, you get Demonic Monster, Free Blonde, Drown, Mind Bland, Power Word Stun. 9th level is Foresight, Power Word Heal, Power Word Kill, and True Polymorph. That's all the bard spells.
You cover all spells? You can cover all the spells? And do food's down, by the way.
I'm going to cover one more, then I'm done.
Okay.
Cleric spells. Then we'll cover the rest next week. The Druids, Paladin, Rangers, Sorcerer, Warlock, Wizards, and that be all for next week. This will be the last one I cover. Cleric spell at 0 level, Guidance, Light, Mending, Resistant, Sacred Flame, Spare the Dying, Trauma Thing, 1st level, Bane's Blast, Command, Create or Destroy Water, Cure Wound, Detect Evil and Good, Detect Magic, Detect Person or Disease, Guiding Bolt, Healing Word, Inflection, Protection from Evil and Good, Poly Food and Drink, Sanctuary, Shield of Faith. I probably cover 2 more of these, then I'll go back to it next week and we'll get this done. This is 2nd level. Aid, Anger, Angurancy, Blindness, and Defense. Charm in Motion, Control Flame, Invulse Ability, Find Traps, Gentle Restraint, Whole Person, Lesser Resurrection, Locate Object, Praying of the Healing, Protection from Poison, Silence, Sacred Weapon, Wounding Bond, Zone of Truth. There it is again. Everybody wants to know if you're lying or not. Zone of Truth will tell you to speak the truth. Third level. Okay. Animate Dead, Beacon of Hope, great spell. Beacon of Hope is a great spell. You could set it off and have people run into it and cure wounds and stuff like that. It doubles the hit points. Bestow Curse, Clairvoyance, create food and water, daylight, dispel magic, Finger of Death, Blessed Wand, Magic Circle, Mass Healing Word, Mend into Stone, Protection from Energy, Remove Curse, Refine Sending, Speak with Dead, Spirit Guardian, Tongue, and Walking Water. So, guys, I'm going to break there for the night. But on a special note, hold on. Yeah, on a special note, the Guild of Legends will have a booth at OzCon this year, 2024. It is in April. It is the last weekend of April. April 26th through the 28th. It's a 3-day event. Hope to come and check us out. We will have cool stuff and not so cool stuff. But please come and check us out. We will pick up on 4th level cleric spells next week. Please stay tuned. Hopefully we'll get all that done next week. All the spells. I'm just reading the spells off, what you get. Do what it is for your information because I'm okay with whatever you guys want to do. You guys have a suggestion, please find us on Facebook at Guild of Legends at Facebook. Send messages there. Let me know what you guys want me to do after the spells because this is getting more and more interaction with you guys. Thank you, Bobby, for helping out on that, where I can learn the wizard and everything. Thank you very much. Hopefully, we'll get through this one, then I'll figure out what we want to talk about next. Probably movement or the hexes or monsters or whatever. But I'm hoping we can get through this really quick and get stuff done. I will try to post something later on this week by Sunday after we have our 0 session review. But guys, I enjoy doing this. I hope you guys do too. Thank you for 6 of you guys who've been watching.